Hey, what's up guys? It's Coach Ben from Online Soccer Skills. In today's video, I got my green board out. We're going to be breaking down the tactics of Luis Suarez, and I think it's a really important video that I wanted to create because we've gotten a lot of questions from players who ask questions about how he plays. So today I want to break it down. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 different scenarios about Suarez and how he's able to not only score more goals, but keep more possession and be the impact player in every game that he plays in. So the first thing I want to do is I want to break this down when the outside midfielder has the ball. When Barcelona's playing, when the outside midfielder here gets it, this is a right midfielder, Suarez typically will be in this position here. So I drew a big S here. This is Suarez. This is the defender who's guarding him. A lot of times when this midfielder is coming down the line and they're going to look to get a cross in, Suarez understands that, and what he's not going to do is he's not going to just rush and get into the box before the ball is played. And this is a big problem that I know so many players face, is they're getting into the box too early, or they're just standing in one spot. And when you stand in one spot, the defender is going to stay right with you. So when the ball's being played in, it's too hard for you to get your head on it because the other defender's right there. It's going to be easy for them to be physical with you, and most of the time they're going to be able to clear it out. So instead of doing that, you want to copy Suarez, and this is what he does. Instead of him just getting into the box before the ball is being played, he understands the importance of space. So what he does is he might make a small run in here to get the defender moving, and then he might just make another run back in this way. And he's going to make his run according to where the space is. And this is why you see so many times when he's scoring off crosses or balls over the top, it always looks like he has acres of space. And he's able to find those spaces because he's constantly moving off the ball. And this is the thing that I really wanted to talk about in this video is if you're not moving off the ball, you're not going to get it. If you're moving off the ball all the time, it makes it easier for your teammates to want to play it to you. And this is what he does so well in his games, is he's constantly making these runs. So he might make a run out this way to try to combine with the player. If he doesn't get it, he's going to make his run back into the box. And he's always going to put himself in the best position to score. All right, the second scenario is what to do when the ball's being played over the top. And I think this is one of the things, again, that Suarez does better than everyone else. And you see a lot of times when Barcelona has the ball in the midfield, I'm talking about a defensive midfielder or attacking mid, you will always see Suarez will stay in line with the defenders. He's always going to be able to see where the last defender is and make himself even with them because he's not going to get caught offsides. And I know that's a common problem a lot of forwards have, is they're making their runs too early. They're not being patient, so they will be caught offsides. And this is what he does so well, is he will find the last defender, and when the midfielders have the ball, they can just dink the ball over the top, over all the defenders, and Suarez can make his runs in between the seams or around the seams. This way he can receive the ball in open space. That's again why he has so many goals. He will put himself in a position where he can receive the ball and he'll have, a one-on-one opportunity against the goalie. And that doesn't happen though if he's not patient. If he is rushing, if he's trying to get up the field too fast before the ball gets played, he'll be caught offsides. And that's something I want you to avoid. And the way you do that is by copying Suarez. You want to see where the last defender is. You want to be even with him. So while that ball gets played over the top, you're able to make the run without being offsides. And a lot of that's going to come down to the communication you have with the midfielder or whoever has the ball at that point. Because if you're not on the same page as them, they'll play a ball when you're not ready, or you're going to make your run when they're not ready to play it. So that's really important that you understand that concept here. The last concept I want to cover is improving your possession. And this is something, once again, I feel like Suarez does better than most forwards out there, is when the ball is in the back. So let's say Barcelona has the ball in the back, or the ball's here, defensive midfielder. If he's not able to make a run over the top where a ball can be played into him, he's constantly going to be checking back in, and he will be able to play within 1 or 2 touches. And the reason why this works so well is because as he makes any run back here, that's going to cause a defender to track back on Suarez, and that's going to clear up space for more players to make runs in behind the back, because that is going to drag a defender up the field. And let's say the defender stays with Suarez and he plays it back. What he's going to do then is he's going to create more space for himself. So a ball might come into here, he'll check back, he'll play the ball. Let's say he plays it here. He'll make another run immediately up the field or into open spaces. So these three key concepts, I think for you, are going to be really important. And if you are a forward and you want to start scoring more goals, you want the ball more, you want to know how to make better runs, I think in this video we covered a lot of that. And if you have any more questions, make sure and comment below. Let me know, because we're going to be creating a lot more videos that cover the tactics of soccer, and we're going to be breaking down professionals or just giving general advice about what you should be doing in the position you play.